Yo, welcome back to TheChipRoom. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar and we're back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how, I guess you can see most people on like PCF, even myself, I've seen tons of people with all these old high denomination chips. Because back in the day, it wasn't normal to have, 500, 1K, 5K, 25K chips in your chipsets or even collections in general. That was just recently kind of a thing that came into probably effect in the last 10, 15 years or so. Even like myself here, I mean, you guys have seen my 43mm chip video, but even this, I just picked these up. These are Majestic Star 1K and Tunica Roadhouse 5Ks. These are chips I just picked up recently, and there's 19 1K chips here, so you wouldn't be expecting somebody to have like $19,000 in live casino chips in their chipset, let alone having, I got 5 of these 25Ks. There's 25K just sitting right there. So the average person isn't going to be able to actually buy these legitly at the casino. You can always take them with you to the hotel room, whatever it is. There's tons of high rollers or people in general, even that come to visit Vegas every single day. They go up to their, rooms with $10,000, $15,000 in chips, put them in the safe, go play the next night, and, the cycle continues. But rarely do you ever see, 5K chips or even, 1K chips leaving the casinos, just because most people don't have the money to do that. But let's say if you wanted these higher denomination chips in your collection, now is like the perfect time to do that, because on PCF you can go to the TheChipRoom. The TheChipRoom has sales like 4 times a year. There's always a Black Friday sale and then maybe 1 or 2 other sales. So there's always a great chance to buy higher denomination chips then. The latest one was the Harrah's New Orleans. I have a few of the 1Ks in my collection. I have some 100s, I have some 500s. There were 5Ks and there were 25Ks as well as 100K chips too. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a chip go that high in value, apart from the London Club Baccarat 100K. I think that Steve Cutler has, but I think I have a picture of it on my phone. But that's like one of the only 100K chips I've ever seen, in person, like held it in my hand and whatnot. So the last, chip room sale was Harrah's New Orleans. You had the opportunity to buy chips from $100 all the way up to 100K. People that got 100K chips, they had to buy a tournament set which had them in there, or a sample set. The sample sets were like $150 or so, $125 a piece for, I think there was 7 chips, I think. And then the tournament sets had I think they started at maybe 500 or 100. And then made all the way to 100K. Let alone there wasn't a lot of 100K chips in a set. I think the max was maybe a barrel. But even then, it was like, I think it was like $500, $600 for a set or so. So the chips were definitely very expensive. But what makes it so cool to have higher denomination chips in a collection? I know there's a lot of people that collect $1 chips in their sets, in their collections. A lot of people collect snappers, 5s. Some people collect 25s. And then there are people that do collect the higher denominations, the oversized chips and whatnot. I don't know. To me, I've always liked the oversized chips, like you guys know. Let alone being able to tell somebody you have like $1,000 or $5,000 chip in your collection is kind of like, whoa, how'd you get that? What's the story behind it? And maybe you can get somebody else, try and get another one of those higher denomination chips. I know it's kind of an oddball thing because it's a higher, larger size chip. Like you guys probably know, that's a TR King 39mm chip compared to a 43mm inverse Hatton Kane Paulson. It's got a few mils. There's 4mm difference on a standard chip to an oversized 43mm chip, and there's a purpose. Casinos use the larger chips to distinguish that they have a higher value. They don't get mixed up with the lower denomination chips, and it's easier to basically see them on the security cameras. Let alone that they have serial numbers on them, they have RFID in most of them, and it makes it easy for the casino to know whether chips are out, chips are leaving the casino, and what the ultimate bet is, because it's such a high value. You only put one of these on the table, but it counts for $50, $100 chips, or 25 $500 chips, or $5,000 chips, and is a big difference when you're betting $5,000 versus $5. So casinos use higher, bigger denomination chips to ultimately show value. It's a bigger hey, look, I got some money. And I don't know, it's cool to have these higher denomination chips in a collection, let alone when you're somebody who just collects chips for fun. It's cool to show to buddies and people. Like, I get to show people at work all the time. I show pictures on my phone. I got $5,000, $1,000 chips in my collection. And they have questions sometimes, but you just explain to them it's not worth that much anymore. These Tunica Roadhouse chips, they didn't cost me anywhere near even $100 to buy all 5 of them. So that makes it really cool. So yeah, I just want to make a quick video talking about the ability, or how you have the ability to buy these higher denomination chips now, because we have people like TheChipRoom. You can see them sometimes on the Spinettis website. You see them all over PCF. They're on eBay. They're everywhere. All you have to do is do a little bit of research, find out what the last one sold for, and yeah, pick and choose what you want. Hit the buy button and you'll get it into your collection. So hope you guys enjoyed today's quick little video. If you did, please drop a like. If you have any comments, put those down below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.